Have you ever wondered why some leaders seem to command instant respect and trust, while others struggle to be taken seriously? Imagine walking into a room and immediately captivating everyone's attention, your words carrying weight and influence from the moment you speak. This isn't just a dream, it's a skill that can be learned and mastered. In fact, a recent study by the Harvard Business Review found that leaders who excel at building trust are 2.5 times more likely to lead high-performing teams than those who don't. Picture this: you are in a crucial meeting, presenting your ideas to a group of skeptical executives. As you begin to speak, you notice their body language shift. They lean in, their eyes focused intently on you. Without even realizing it, they're hanging on your every word. This scenario isn't just for the chosen few, it's a reality that's within your grasp. Today, we're going to unlock the secrets of building instant trust, the very same techniques used by the world's top leaders. In the next few minutes, we'll dive deep into the psychology of trust, explore the common pitfalls that erode credibility, and reveal the powerful strategies that will transform how others perceive you. Whether you're a seasoned executive, an aspiring entrepreneur, or simply someone looking to boost your personal and professional relationships, mastering the art of instant trust will be a game changer. Get ready to discover the hidden truths that separate influential leaders from the rest of the pack. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the ability to build trust quickly has never been more crucial. Yet, for many of us, it remains an elusive skill. We've all experienced those cringeworthy moments when our words fall flat, our ideas are dismissed, or worse, we're met with outright skepticism. This lack of instant credibility isn't just uncomfortable, it's a major roadblock to personal and professional success. It can mean the difference between closing a deal and losing a client, between inspiring a team and facing resistance at every turn. The root of this problem often lies in our approach to communication and self-presentation. Many of us have been conditioned to believe that trust is something that can only be built over time, through repeated interactions and proven track records. While there's truth to this, it overlooks a critical fact: humans are hardwired to make snap judgments about trustworthiness within seconds of meeting someone. These initial impressions are incredibly difficult to reverse, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy that can plague our interactions for years to come. Adding to this challenge is the increasingly digital nature of our interactions. In a world of video calls, emails, and instant messages, we have fewer opportunities to leverage traditional trust-building methods like firm handshakes or shared meals. This new reality demands a fresh approach to establishing credibility, one that can cut through the noise and make an immediate impact. The good news is that by understanding the psychology behind trust and applying specific, proven techniques, we can dramatically improve our ability to connect with others and command respect from the get-go. The consequences of failing to build instant trust can be far-reaching and deeply impactful. In the short term, you might find yourself struggling to get your ideas heard in meetings, passed over for important projects, or facing constant pushback from team members. This immediate lack of influence can be frustrating and demoralizing, leading to decreased confidence and a reluctance to speak up or take on leadership roles. It's a vicious cycle that can quickly derail your career aspirations and limit your potential for growth. Looking at the long-term effects, the inability to establish quick trust can have devastating consequences on your professional trajectory. Opportunities for advancement often hinge on your ability to inspire confidence in superiors, colleagues, and clients alike. Without this crucial skill, you may find yourself plateauing in your career, watching as others with perhaps less expertise but stronger trust-building abilities surpass you. In entrepreneurial settings, the stakes are even higher. Investors, partners, and customers all need to believe in you from the outset. Without that initial spark of trust, many promising ventures never get off the ground. The personal toll of this struggle cannot be overstated. I once worked with a brilliant software engineer named Sarah who had groundbreaking ideas but consistently failed to gain traction in her organization. Despite her technical prowess, her proposals were often overlooked, and she was passed over for promotions. The constant rejection left her feeling undervalued and questioning her own abilities. It wasn't until she learned to project confidence and build instant rapport that her career finally took off. Sarah's story is just one example of the emotional and professional costs of not mastering this critical skill. The question is, are you willing to pay that price, or are you ready to take control of how others perceive you from the moment you enter a room? When it comes to building trust, many of us fall back on conventional wisdom that, while well-intentioned, often misses the mark. One common approach is the belief that simply being honest and hardworking is enough to gain others' trust. While these qualities are undoubtedly important, they overlook the critical fact that first impressions are formed long before others have a chance to witness your work ethic or integrity. Another popular strategy is to focus on building personal relationships through small talk and social interactions. While this can be effective in the long run, it fails to address the need for instant credibility in high-stakes situations. Another misconception is the idea that trust is primarily about what you say. This leads many to focus on crafting the perfect pitch or memorizing impressive facts and figures. However, research shows that nonverbal cues play a far more significant role in establishing trust than the content of our words. Similarly, some people believe that projecting an air of authority through forceful speech and dominant body language is the key to instant respect. In reality, this approach often backfires, coming across as aggressive or insecure rather than trustworthy. Perhaps the most pervasive myth is that charisma is an innate quality that you either have or you don't. This belief leads many to resign themselves to a lack of influence, assuming they're simply not cut out for leadership roles. The truth is that charisma and the ability to build instant trust are skills that can be learned and honed with practice. By debunking these common misconceptions, we pave the way for a more effective, science-based approach to establishing credibility. It's time to move beyond these outdated notions and embrace strategies that truly work in today's fast-paced, high-stakes environments. But what if I told you that there's a way to flip the script on these challenges? Imagine possessing the ability to walk into any room, any situation, and immediately command respect and trust. This isn't just a pipe dream, it's a reality that's within your grasp. As the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu once said, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Today, we're taking that first step towards transforming how others perceive you from the moment you enter their presence. The truth is, building instant trust isn't about manipulating others or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about tapping into the natural human instincts that govern trust and leveraging them in an authentic, powerful way. It's about understanding the subtle cues that our brains use to make split-second decisions about credibility and learning to project those cues effortlessly. This shift in approach can be nothing short of revolutionary for your personal and professional life. Consider the case of Mark, a mid-level manager who was perpetually overlooked for promotions despite his excellent work. After learning and applying the techniques we'll discuss today, he saw a dramatic change in how others responded to him. Within months, he was leading high-profile projects and was fast-tracked for a senior leadership position. Mark's story is just one of many that illustrate the transformative power of mastering instant trust building. The question is, are you ready to unlock this potential within yourself? The key to building instant trust lies in understanding and leveraging the concept of thin slicing, the human brain's ability to make rapid, unconscious judgments based on minimal information. By strategically presenting the right cues in the crucial first moments of an interaction, we can tap into this natural process and create a powerful impression of trustworthiness. This approach combines insights from social psychology, neuroscience, and body language research to create a comprehensive trust-building strategy. At the core of this method is the trust triad, three key elements that, when properly aligned, create an almost instantaneous sense of credibility, competence, warmth, and integrity. Competence is projected through confident body language, clear and articulate speech, and strategic displays of expertise. Warmth is communicated through genuine eye contact, open posture, and subtle mirroring techniques that create a sense of connection. Integrity is conveyed through consistency in words and actions, transparency in communication, and a willingness to be vulnerable when appropriate. What sets this approach apart from conventional advice is its focus on the subconscious signals that truly drive trust. Unlike traditional methods that may feel forced or inauthentic, these techniques work by aligning your outward presentation with your inner intentions. This creates a powerful congruence that others can sense, even if they can't articulate why they trust you. By mastering these skills, you're not just learning to fake it till you make it, you're developing a genuine ability to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering trust that is both immediate and lasting. To implement this trust-building strategy effectively, start with these 5 actionable steps. 1. Master the power pose. Before entering any important interaction, spend 2 minutes in an expansive, confident posture. Research shows this increases testosterone and decreases cortisol, boosting your confidence and others' perception of your competence. 2. Perfect your trust gaze. Practice maintaining soft eye contact for 60 to 70% of conversations. This shows attentiveness without appearing aggressive, striking the perfect balance of warmth and confidence. 3. Develop your trust voice. Work on speaking at a slightly lower pitch with a downward inflection at the end of sentences. This vocal pattern is associated with authority and credibility across cultures. 4. Craft your expertise introduction. Prepare a 15-second introduction that subtly highlights your relevant expertise without bragging. Use phrases like "in my experience" or "I found that" to establish competence naturally. 5. Implement the empathy bridge. In the first few minutes of any interaction, find a genuine point of connection or shared experience. This rapidly builds rapport and demonstrates warmth. To implement these techniques effectively, start by practicing one step at a time in low-stakes situations. Spend a week focusing on each technique before moving to the next. Use your smartphone to record yourself and analyze your progress. Within 5 to 6 weeks, you should start noticing a significant difference in how others respond to you. Remember, consistency is key. These techniques should become second nature, not a performance you put on. As you begin to implement these trust-building techniques, you may encounter several challenges. One common obstacle is the fear of appearing inauthentic or manipulative. Remember, these strategies are about aligning your outer presentation with your inner intentions, not about deceiving others. If you find yourself feeling uncomfortable, take a step back and reconnect with your genuine desire to build meaningful connections. Another hurdle is the tendency to fall back into old habits, especially under stress. This is normal and to be expected. The key is to be patient with yourself and view each interaction as an opportunity to practice and improve. You may also face resistance from others who are accustomed to your previous communication style. Some might even feel threatened by your newfound confidence and influence. To overcome this, be transparent about your personal growth journey. Share your excitement about improving your communication skills and invite others to provide feedback. This openness not only disarms potential critics but also reinforces your image as someone committed to self-improvement and authenticity. To maintain motivation throughout this process, create a support system of like-minded individuals who are also working on their personal development. This could be a formal mastermind group or simply a few trusted friends or colleagues. Schedule regular check-ins to share progress, challenges, and insights. Additionally, keep a trust-building journal to document your experiences and track your growth. Celebrating small wins along the way, like successfully using the trust gaze in a challenging meeting, will help maintain your momentum and reinforce the positive changes you're making. Imagine walking into your next high-stakes meeting with an aura of quiet confidence. As you enter the room, you notice heads turning, eyes locking onto yours with interest and respect. Your power pose practice has given you a commanding presence, and your expertly crafted introduction immediately establishes your credibility. As you begin to speak, your trust voice resonates with authority, capturing everyone's attention. You feel a surge of calm assurance as you notice your colleagues leaning in, fully engaged with your words. In your personal life, you find that conversations with friends and family have taken on a new depth. Your mastery of the empathy bridge technique allows you to connect more quickly and authentically with loved ones. You notice that people are more open with you, sharing their thoughts and feelings more readily. This newfound ability to build instant trust has not only improved your relationships but has also made you a go-to person for advice and support, enriching your social life in ways you never imagined. Professionally, doors begin to open that were previously closed. Your ideas are given serious consideration, and you find yourself being invited to contribute to high-level decisions. Leadership opportunities that once seemed out of reach now appear within your grasp. You're no longer the person struggling to be heard in meetings, you're the one others look to for guidance and inspiration. This transformation extends beyond the workplace, influencing every aspect of your life. From negotiating better deals to forming meaningful personal connections, your newfound ability to build instant trust has become your superpower, propelling you towards the success and fulfillment you've always desired. The power to transform your life through instant trust building is literally at your fingertips right now. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start, that moment is here. Begin by choosing just one technique from our action plan and commit to practicing it today. Whether it's striking a power pose before your next Zoom call or using the trust gaze in your next conversation, take that first step. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to hone these skills and move closer to your goals. Consider the cost of inaction. Every day you delay is another missed opportunity to make a powerful impression, to have your ideas heard, to forge meaningful connections. The longer you wait, the more entrenched your current patterns become, making change increasingly difficult. On the flip side, starting now means you could begin seeing results in as little as a few weeks. Imagine the doors that could open, the opportunities that could arise, if you commit to this journey today. The beauty of these techniques is that they can be implemented immediately, without any special equipment or circumstances. You don't need to wait for a big presentation or important meeting. You can start practicing right now, in your very next interaction. By taking action today, you're not just learning a new skill, you're investing in your future success and happiness. So, ask yourself, are you ready to step into your full potential? Are you prepared to become the confident, influential person you know you can be? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Take that first step, your future self will thank you. As you embark on this journey of mastering instant trust building, it's important to set realistic expectations and recognize the signs of progress. In the first few weeks, you may feel a bit awkward as you consciously implement these new techniques. This is completely normal and a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Pay attention to subtle changes in how people respond to you. You might notice colleagues maintaining eye contact longer or leaning in when you speak. These small shifts are early indicators that your efforts are paying off. Around the 1-month mark, you should start experiencing more tangible results. You might find that your ideas are being given more consideration in meetings, or that people are seeking out your opinion more frequently. In your personal life, you may notice friends and family commenting on your increased confidence or the quality of your conversations. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There may be days when you feel like you've taken a step back. This is part of the learning process and not a reason to get discouraged. As you approach the 2 to 3 month mark, the techniques should start feeling more natural, and you'll likely see significant improvements in your personal and professional interactions. You might be offered leadership opportunities, find it easier to negotiate, or notice a general increase in your sphere of influence. Celebrate these victories, no matter how small they may seem. Each success is a testament to your hard work and commitment. Keep in mind that trust building is an ongoing process. Even as you master these skills, there will always be room for refinement and growth. Embrace this journey as a lifelong practice of self-improvement and connection with others. As we draw our journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the transformative power of instant trust building. We've explored the psychology behind first impressions, debunked common myths, and armed ourselves with practical, science-based techniques to command respect and credibility from the moment we enter a room. Remember, the ability to build instant trust isn't just a nice-to-have skill, it's the cornerstone of personal and professional success in today's fast-paced world. Think back to where we started, the frustration of being overlooked, the missed opportunities, the relationships that never quite clicked. Now, imagine a future where you walk into every situation with unshakable confidence, where your words carry weight, and where others are naturally drawn to your presence. This isn't just a dream, it's a reality that's within your grasp. By consistently applying the strategies we've discussed, you're not just changing how others perceive you, you're unlocking your true potential as a leader, influencer, and connector. Remember, trust is the currency of success in every aspect of life. Whether you're closing a deal, inspiring a team, or building personal relationships, your ability to establish instant credibility will be your secret weapon. The journey we've embarked on today is more than just learning a few techniques. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, the person you've always known you could be. As you step forward from this moment, carry with you this powerful truth. You have within you the ability to command trust, respect, and admiration from the very first impression. It's time to unleash that power. The world is waiting for your voice, your ideas, your leadership. Will you answer the call? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Step into your greatness, your future of influence and impact awaits.